One more night, one more night. I can fight it through till the darkness turns to light. One more night, one more night.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Alright, so we've kind of hit, I guess, a little bit of a plateau here lately, and I'm going to try and start doing more of a tutorial type thing to keep people involved with the channel. So I'm going to start doing more of, instead of looking for exciting stuff, still gonna be looking for that, but instead of just searching for just that and filming just that, simple things, I'm gonna start covering that to give you more of a daily view of, just common everyday things on the job. So what we have going on here is we're finishing up up there. The loaders are up there still, and they're finishing up that set and everything up there. They'll probably be down there in a couple hours. This set, you can see all this over. You can see where it's really rutted. I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, you can see all the water in those old ruts over there. My track machine, this is where I went to cut the set out the first time we were here. We bogged the track machine down right there, but I got it out, but for all intents and purposes, that thing bogged down right there. So when you do that, you bust that ground open, and it's been drying, but it's still been raining. It takes forever for something like that to fully dry out. If I was to try and set up right there, my loader would go in, but I would never be able to get my box, my box of chains out in there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm coming over here on this side, and I'm going to open this up a little bit. You see I've been putting the trees there. I done started opening this. So I'm going to get the trees from here and put over here, and over probably about where my shear is setting at is where I'll try and get our delimiter to go in right here, and then my other loader is set probably about where this brush pile is, back over there. So I'm having to open up this set a little bit more. It needs to be opened up more to begin with, but I'm moving my set over into ground that hasn't been disturbed. And when you do that, that lets you have fresh ground that hadn't been plowed. It's like going through a cornfield or something that's been plowed open. Some kind of garden that's been plowed open. It holds moisture really easy, and when you're over here, the ground is still hard and packed, and it's dry because you have things pulling the water out of the ground. Where over here, it's got nothing but grass, and that grass isn't going to pull but so much water. And all this over here is still non-disturbed. The ground is hard. I'll be able to get my box of chains in there and my loader out in the set a whole lot easier than if I was to try and put them kind of over here where I've done disturbed the ground when we was in here the first time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get the GoPro, and I'm going to throw y'all up on side of the road over there on a tripod, and I'm gonna let y'all watch me. I'm gonna put y'all probably right there where my track mark is, and I'm gonna let y'all watch me open this up real fast, do a little time lapse of that, and yeah, so y'all just hang out. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a little bit what we got going on here now. So we got the set notched out, and it's a few hours later. Excuse me. So the other loader is, or the delimber loader is done at the other spot. We have a truck here right now. They're loading that truck, and as soon as that truck gets loaded, the delimber loader will be on its way to where I'm at. This row that y'all can see here is an access row. I like to punch, especially when it's dry, I like to punch my accesses all the way through, just to one, it helps my other operator not get lost. Like I said, I'm training someone. He's got the machine part down, but figuring out how to lay this stuff out and whatnot. And I have all the technology. In my machine to see where I'm going and everything. Everybody has a phone on them, but see if I can get this to focus here. There we go. All right, so this patch right here is what I'm cutting. All this over here on the left side of the road, right side of the road, that y'all can see is what I got to cut an access across, kind of that first little bend right there. I'm gonna jump across, and I'm gonna put an access all the way down the side of this road down here, and everything back. Let's see here, like all of this is done, accessed and cut, as I come in from back here and shot an access down this open lane area right here, and kind of followed this little, basically it was a flat meaning it's, I wouldn't say it's a water corridor, but it's, in a heavy rain event, water's gonna funnel down that way. But it was open, there was not much timber there, so it kind of made sense to use that existing lane. And normally, let's see if we can get this to focus in a little bit here. I want to try and show y'all how normally there's rows, but it's not gonna do it. Anyway, normally you can see really clear that I think this side of the road does. Yeah, there you go. Okay, y'all see how you see how it's planted in rows? That's very easy to follow and stuff. We're zoomed in pretty close here. You can see the way the rows used to run. That's how they're running. But you see how they come down here and they make these hooks, and they make these bends and everything like that. What I'm fixing to do is I've shot an access from my little dot right here that I'm sitting at all the way. My set is right here, so I got out in the timberline at the end of my set, and I made an access across here. It's just as pretty. You can see just how straight of a line of a shot that is. Just way up there. That darkness way up there. That's where my set ends, or is. So anyway, see if I get this closer, if it'll. I don't know why this won't focus on the phone close, but okay, either way. So I'm just letting y'all, kind of giving y'all an idea of what I'm doing. I'm gonna start trying to. Every track is different, so I guess to kind of give y'all not the same old average content that you would normally be seeing from a logging vlog, I'm gonna show y'all kind of what this, why I'm shooting my accesses this way, how I plan on running my down rows. Normally you're trying to follow these rows. That's what you're trying to normally do, is follow these rows. These rows are so difficult to follow, and if you start skidding around these little nooks and all this, it makes it really difficult on the skidder. So my access leaves, like I said, my set's right here and the access shoots straight across this way. I'm just going to cut rows straight across this. Every 40 feet, 35, 40 feet, I'll start a new row. And I'm just going to shoot rows straight across all this. You know, straight across until I get back here in the back. And this on the other side, these rows were a little more plain, but I'll run an access down the side of this road here, and those rows will be turning and running back up correctly, so to speak. But anyway, so I'm going to start trying to be more in depth on what we're doing, why we're doing it. So I'm going to start trying to be more in depth on what we're doing, why we're doing it. Somebody may be watching this and trying to figure out how to improve their logging operation, improve their efficiency, maybe looking to try other techniques or whatnot. So instead of just giving y'all a video of something being ridden around, you know, we're still going to do that. I want to try and make this a little bit more of an informative type channel. So, you know, you're getting some knowledge and use from this. It's not just something being cinematic type footage of logging equipment and stuff, which I enjoy doing those types of videos, but they don't seem to be getting quite the views that I want. Same thing with the racing. The racing stuff is awesome. I had a great time shooting that video, but it's literally got half the views that my average logging video gets. So I'm not saying it's not worth my time to do those, but I don't need to spend, I sunk a bunch of time. I sunk basically a Saturday afternoon, night, and then about 4 hours Sunday, well, about 5 hours Sunday, editing that video. And I can throw a GoPro in a skidder or on a loader and literally take 17 to 20 minutes of video straight from the GoPro, put in editing, and be done in 15 minutes and on doing something else, and it, you know, get 1,500 views, where the racing stuff is only getting like 500 views, 600 views, and I spend a lot of time, you know, on it. So I'm searching for ideas to we've kind of hit a plateau on the channel, seems like, here lately. So I'm trying to find other avenues to bring new content for y'all, bring new viewers in, and try and make this a little bit more of an informative style channel instead of just you know, just random video clips, which people like that. But I'm probably gonna do a series type thing of, like, if I would be training an operator to run this machine that I'm on, or a loader, or you know, something of that nature. So channel might be taking a little bit of a turn. I was on one path and we took a turn and it went good, and we took another turn and it stayed good, but we've kind of plateaued. So I think it's time to make another turn and see what happens. So anyway, we'll be back. I got a lot of stuff coming up today, hopefully. Like I said, we're in the process of moving sets right now. Don't know, I'm sure I'll get some video of them sticking the loader and stuff in. We'll be back though. It's so it's still, shoot, it's only 9:30 in the morning. We got plenty of time today, and hopefully the rain is done. It's still very, very cloudy today and kind of gloomy. It's definitely not a summertime feel, so I'm hoping it'll kind of clear out and the rain will kind of push on and we can kind of get back into, which we're still rolling, you know, but just like yesterday, we had to shut down early for rain, and we only got 7. And then the day before that, we had to kind of miss. We didn't miss no loads, but we had rain Monday morning, so it is what it is, man. So anyway, y'all hang out. I'll be right back. Well, y'all watch this.
Shit. Where you at, puppy?
Building the dirt pile for our eliminator.
Did he already come in here and turn around?
I think so. I haven't seen him.
He's up there before you get the mats loaded and stopped in the road. Alright, I'm gonna come on. He just had to stay there. I was running, that's not one of them foraging bars. That's that I use there. Hold on, puppy, coming up the road. I get as much as my I had to get out and cut a tree that was laying across the road, and somebody accidentally knocked across the road and then get it back up. Must promise.
Sure do hear a lot of nasty complaining out of you.
Okay,
There's some good dirt underneath there. I'd like to have been loaded that at the house.
Yeah, I'm getting blamed for something I ain't even done. I ain't been down there this morning cutting.
okay, then I apologize to you. It's the last apology you're getting today, though. What?
That's some good dirt. We should have loaded that at the house.
Anytime you go in here.
You'd like it load of it at the house.
Well, bring your shovel tomorrow and go to shoveling 5-gallon buckets to home.
Thought about doing that. It'd just be a bunch of fucking 5-gallon buckets. I filled up some holes one time with rock doing that at work. I had about 6 5-gallon buckets, and I'd stop every evening at that little rock pile they had, and I'd fill them up. I filled my holes up.
Just tell me if it's a wheel is away. You good now, Danny?
That looks pretty damn good. I don't think that's gonna shake down too much neither.
That's how you build a dirt pile for your eliminator. Alright, we got it all set up. This is what it finally looks like. See the big angle it has on it. That's what you want when you're doing one of these old style limbers like this. Now he's fixing to smoke it off, and I'll let y'all watch from back here. Listen to you. That's an old John Deere motor, the tier. I don't think that's a 3. I think that's just a tier 2. Listen to that thing. Yeah. Alright, so I'm about to get out of his way. Dug that hole with the track machine. So John Deere's pulling up. He's going to get back on his loader. It's time for me to go get on. Well, I'm already on it. Go back to cutting. I'll be back in a minute. Y'all check out these butts. See the growth rings in them. You can see the the sap. Every one of these rings here is sap. Stuff's got a lot of sap in it. It's weighing really good. You can see this one down here. It's really hard for me to see on my screen, so I'm not sure what I'm getting you. Yeah, you can see how much wider the gaps are on some of that. And then like this one over here has almost nothing in it. Like that one, it has a bunch. It's helping the wood weigh really good. So we're going to deal them a couple more drags. Just to be on the safe side. Jump up on this over here. So we done 10 again today. It's about our expected production level in this. I wish y'all could hear how those chains are hitting them trees, and you can hear the chains hitting the trees like the sound is traveling outside of the tree. It's crazy. Inside the loader, you can actually feel the chains slapping the trees, and you can like if you go standing as close as I am right here, you can kind of feel the sound waves coming off of those trees, and you know the noise you're hearing. You feel that vibrating, that high pace vibrate in through your body. It's crazy, but